Keep your hands to yourself. Yeah, I'm a chime on in. Keep your motherfucking hands to yourself. Yeah. Why should I have to tell you over and over again to fuck around and find out? After I done said it one time, the second time too close to big. Keep your motherfucking hands to yourself. Why you brought a knife to the school thing? And, oh, he was looking to go there to murder. Y'all motherfuckers trying to act like y'all purposely trying to misunderstand what the situation when you see it clear as day like we all do.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the DeMarkco effect. We get the full effect of me. Okay, so what I'm assuming she's saying is that people are trying to misunderstand, like, him bringing a knife to the school was okay. That's what I'm assuming. Now, if I'm wrong and this take a turn for the worse, be prepared for people to not like this shit.
He ain't went there to stab no whole school up. He ain't went there to stab no whole track meet up. Like y'all go there to shoot a whole school up. Yeah, he had it for protection. Anything can happen just like anything happened that day. That's why he had it. It tells you right there. Yeah. I can't even stroll good without hearing that sound. Y'all know the sound. When you're black, you're never really lonely. Because there's always a person all up in your business. Yeah. Now let's ask the realest question of them all. Why that boy felt entitled to go over there and put his hands on somebody else? Why? If the parents was there, like they claiming to be, and the mom that's on TV eyeballing her eyes out, why didn't she step up and get up and say, hey, baby, you can't be over here. You should find your own original tent. I've ran track. They've been doing this for the longest the same way. Kids, hey, baby, you can't be over here. You should find your own original tent. I've ran track. They've been doing this for the longest the same way. Kids are spread out everywhere. I have a niece that does it. Keep your hands to your...
See, this is my problem with people, bro. Like, you don't give a fuck. This lady don't give a like. She don't give a damn because look, it ain't her people, so she cool. And somebody said it in my comment section, right? They said that black people aren't looking at it from the perspective of, like, per se, he's white, so we don't care, right? Or that they're going through it. They said that they're looking at it from a perspective of, well, this is payback. Not bad to ask the question. Payback for what exactly? Slavery? Something that you ain't been through in your life? Something that you ain't never had to worry about? Segregation? Something that you ain't never experienced? Something that you ain't have to worry about? Something that you never have to worry about in your life? The point of society becoming better is people are going to go through things that ultimately benefit you at the end of the day. What I mean by that is if your parents went through slavery back in the day and they fought for their rights to get their rights to where it is now, and you have your rights, why do you act like you still don't have rights? I don't understand it. Now, when you go back to what this lady is talking about in this video, she's just saying that it was self-defense and that the boy technically deserved it because he shouldn't have put his hands on nobody. She's saying that Karmelo Anthony was fine by bringing a knife to school because you bring protection just in case something happens, just like something happened that day. And that's wrong. Because if it was her child, she would have been like, why is that boy in my kid's tent And why do he have a knife? And why did he stab my son? That's what she would have said. Trust and believe that. Trust and believe that.
Yourself. One of them was in my yard the other day, minding my business while me and my baby and the son in our own yard. Like I told him, I ain't answering no questions. If you step in this yard, you'll be the next bitch to find out.
Right. Right. It's her yard. So how you gonna use an example of somebody being in somebody else's space and somebody being in your space, right? So what I'm saying is this, right? She's saying that she was in her yard, and if somebody came over to her yard, they would have found out, right? And I'm assuming she's sticking up for Karmelo when she's saying, well, he was in a tent and somebody came and tried to mess with him, and then that's why he did what he did, right? So her example don't line up with the other example, unless if she's saying what I think she's saying. But you know what we gonna do? We gonna look at the comments to see. I hope blah blah blah. Okay, we not gonna do that.
Yeah.
We not gonna do that. Yeah, but this shit is disgusting to me though. This whole situation. I've been paying attention to it. I've been looking at it. I've been making videos on it. And like I said in one of my other videos, I have people going out their way to send me a message because they don't like what I had to say. I don't want to be on the plantation. And I won't. So if something is wrong and someone that looks have the same skin complexion as me did it and they was wrong, they're wrong. I don't care about all of the other, yeah, he looks like me, and yeah, white people did this back in the day, because fuck all of that. Forget it. Live your life and have fun. Ain't that the purpose of life, is to live your life, right? And be happy. That's why when you have a parent, your parents set you up, typically. Your parents set you up for a better life because they don't want you to have to go through what they went through nor worry about it. So like I said, a lot of people in our community need healing. And when you're trying to figure out a solution for the black people that do need healing, you have to start with the minority that actually want help, not the ones that don't want it, to where we can transfer our look. Because we as black people, we got to transfer our look. We have to, bring our looks into a better light to where people actually look at us and be like, well, I see, okay, they're respectful. We see a bunch of them. We're not worried about being robbed. If we see black dudes and they sitting on the corner, we not thinking that they gangbanging or selling drugs. We have to change our looks up, and that's why sometimes I dress like this. Because our look is very important. It's the look. It's the way you dress. It's the stuff that you wear. It makes people look at you different. It makes people view you different. But this situation is a sickening situation to me, because why in the hell do we not have mercy for somebody else's death? Other than that, make sure y'all leave a like down below. Leave a comment down below because it is valued. Also, if you haven't subscribed, you can just subscribe. I appreciate you. If you already are subscribed, I love you and I appreciate you already. But I love all of y'all. I appreciate y'all. Have a good evening, good day, good night, good morning. Whatever y'all let, and I'll see y'all.